Ja! Oh, yeah! Leave it to me. Oh, yeah! Ha-ha! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! 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 Ha-ha! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Leave it to me. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Mamma mia! Luigi! Lucky!
Oh.
Leave it to me! Oh yeah! Lucky! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ha Oh yeah! Yeah. Mario! I got it! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay! Ha ha! Ha! Yes! Yahoo! Pagka dito, supremo detto, si Marca Toto.
Wait, wait!